claiming second place in the East. As they delve deeper into the season, they continue to set their sights high. Celtics Nets coming up on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the sidelines. Hey Dave.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And PJ Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Thompson. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. Like, there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
Now, here is Harden. Puts up a 3, and Tatum pulls it down. To get open is Thompson, and the basket by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Durant. Rebound, Boston. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Now here is Harris after Jaylen Brown's miss. And there's the pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Celtics with possession here. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Kemba Walker, because of his size, has had to master the floater, and he's got that game going.
Pass to KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
To the inside. They get it again. A nice shot by Jordan.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
And Brown throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
KD passes to Jordan. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Brown the pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum down low. He's against Jordan. Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Throw good, James Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Passes to Harden. James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
1:49 left to play in the first. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Nets trailed by 3. Here's Brown. 17 points for him last game against Houston. It's stolen by T. And pushing it up, here's Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here's Harden. 29 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Landry Shamit's checked in for the Nets. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 4. Here's Ogilvy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shamet the pass to Griffin.
Looking now at the numbers for Brown. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Griffin. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Back to Teague. To the paint. And Williams with the stuff.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Brown outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Griffin. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Ogilvy. Then there's Brown, then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
That free throw good from Brown.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dump the basketball.
Tice against Durant. The high post shot. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Durant. It up for Jordan, throws down the alley-oop slam.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Outside, Walker. Here's Brown trying to get open as Thompson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
One shot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving looking for an opening. And the jam by Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Thompson outside. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brown with it, and it's Harden picking him up. There's Walker with the three, but they recover it. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 8-point game. The putback.
Well, you love to see DJ work that hard in transition. Go ahead, run the floor, big man.
Now Walker, he had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Tatum dishes to Thompson. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Boston, no good that time either.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. T dishes it to Williams. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Brown. Good on the shot. Pritchard's got 6 points. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Harden against T. Takes a three. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Pass to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 11.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Harden against T. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Three-pointer. That one misses. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Luwawu. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant, and it's Harrison at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Down low, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Passes it to Durant. The 17-footer. The shot is good off the backboard. KD's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
There's a level of aggressiveness and assertiveness from Kemba Walker right now. He's putting the defender in a bind. Nothing you can do but foul him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Boy, the strength of Kevin Durant is a thing of beauty. How about the ability to stay under control as he gets bodied?
Walker finds Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
Outside Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul. Celtics have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And Brown drops them both. Nets trail by 4. Outside, KD. Right at the free throw line. That one wide left. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
6 on the shot clock. The deep three from Thompson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Second chance effort. And yes, it's good. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Thompson with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Tice trying to break free.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Here's Green. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. Celtics leading by 4. Inside, Tice. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Landry Shamet. That's good from Tice. Nets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. KD's got 14.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. And Teague has it in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Nets.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brown the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Teague. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In 4th, the Celtics.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Free throw good, Teague. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Irving. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Nets trail by 7. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Harden, that's good. 13 points in the game.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Pritchard passes to Williams. The kick out to T. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. That one misses. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Ojale. Teague against Harden. Teague, the pass to Williams. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Boston on top, leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Williams. Ojale is out there with Tatum. And there's Teague. And it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Back to Teague. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown outside. Back to Harden. To tie it up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Here's Brown, and Jordan sends it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tatum against Brown. Pocket 6. Ojale grabs the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. Passes it to Ojale. Over Harris. And that one goes long. The Nets with the lead. Brown the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Walker. Good.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Durant against Tice. KD with the bucket.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
And Walker kicks to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. There's Brown with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. Harris against Tatum. Up top, Walker. And Jordan sends it back to the paint. And KD throws it down.
This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Tatum against Harris. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Had the space there, but it's offline. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Durant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Walker goes in, and the rejection by Harden. The kick out to Irving. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Harris against Tatum. Tice kicks to Tatum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Nets leading by 7. Outside Irving. Harden surveying the D. There's the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Tatum. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Harden. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Durant the pass to Harris. Over Tatum. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Feeds it to Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. The game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, you know, they played so well tonight, you know, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.